What's up? And welcome back to my journey from 1100 to 1500 ELO on chess.com in 100 days. We have reached day 29 now, and I'm happy to say that I'm still climbing. My current rating is 1220, leaving 280 to go. In today's game, it was only a very short game, I believe around 20 moves, before I was accused of cheating. This guy commented and said reported, and then he abandoned the game. I knew I was playing good, but I didn't think I was playing that good to get accused of cheating. So let's go ahead and take a look at the game here. The person I was playing was rated 1207, and I was 12012 before the game. He's got the white pieces here, and he opens with e4. And I play my go-to here, the Pirc Defense. And this is where the first inaccuracy comes. The better move for him to play at this point would have been bishop e2. But he plays this, wanting to attack this knight right here, I believe. So I take, and then you figure at this point he might have taken with the other pawn, but he takes with the bishop, which they say is a good move. So I bring the knight out here, putting pressure on the bishop and also putting pressure on this pawn. He moves back, which they say is a mistake. His best move at this point is h3. So I mean, if I did take and he takes, then then I'd have to move this knight. So I guess that's what the engine's talking about there. But he plays this, and I decide that I want to go for this pawn, and I know that I could take this pawn if I get rid of this knight here. So after thinking about it for a while, I decide, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and take the knight. And then I debated for a second whether I take with the queen or the knight. I knew he had the opportunity for this pawn at some point, this pawn for some point at some point, but I decided to take with the knight. And of course he goes for the pawn, which they say is an inaccuracy because the next move I come here, I'm attacking this. This knight's still right here. His best move at this point was bishop e5. Which he does play eventually. And now he's got an attack on both knights here. Which is fine. So I decided to go ahead and take. The computer calls this an inaccuracy. My best move here is c5, protecting the knight here. But either way, I take, he takes. It didn't even like that move. His best move, they say right here at this point, is queen takes d4. So he takes with the bishop. I get the free pawn here. He decides that he wants to trade rooks. So his best move right here would have been knight e2. Protecting this bishop here. But he plays this. I take. He takes with the knight. And then after thinking about it for a while, I thought about this move. And I like this move for two reasons. One, it's attacking this pawn. 2, it's attacking this pawn. 3, if he moves his bishop, I'm going to take his queen, and then his king can't castle. So he goes ahead and castles. I decide to gobble up another pawn, which they say was a miss here. My best move was rook d8. I didn't play that right away, but it does come later. Free pawn first. If he takes this pawn, I get a free knight. And then he makes another mistake. His best move here is bishop e5. While his queen is, well, this is not being pinned. But he plays this, and now I play rook d8, which they say is a great move. He plays this, which is also adding an extra level of protection to this. But let's not forget, this is pretty much pinned. So I play this. And it was at this point where it said in the chat that he would like to chat, so I accepted to the message of reported, in which I responded, okay. I don't believe chess.com allows for people to accuse somebody of cheating. I guess that's against their terms of service, but I don't know what else reported means, other than he thinks that I'm cheating. I only played with maybe an 89% accuracy, and you could see that he made quite a few significant mistakes. So I don't know why he would have accused me of that. But anyways, that's it for this game. If this road to 1500 has been beneficial to you, I ask that you like the videos and subscribe to the channel to support what I'm doing here. And if you got something going on similar to this, comment that, and I'd love to check out your channel as well. But that's it for day 29. I will see you on day 30.